What if I told you that in some parts of China, school lunch isn't just food, it's a national project, a daily operation that combines technology, nutrition, and discipline to feed the next generation of innovators? Welcome to one of China's most impressive elementary schools, where lunchtime looks nothing like what you remember from your childhood. Every day, at exactly 11:30 a.m., thousands of students line up in perfect order. No rush, no shouting, just quiet efficiency. Behind the scenes, a fully automated kitchen works like a small factory. Rice is steamed in industrial machines. Vegetables are washed and cut by robots. And the menu? It changes daily, carefully designed by nutritionists employed by the school district. Each meal must meet government standards for calories, protein, and vitamins, not just to keep students full, but to keep their brains working at maximum performance. China calls it Smart Nutrition, a program designed to make sure no child is left behind, not academically and not nutritionally. The process is almost military in precision. Each tray is tracked by a QR code linked to the student's grade, age, and dietary needs. Teachers and parents can even check what their children ate through a school app. Yes, there's an app for school lunch. This is what an average lunch looks like. Steamed rice, stir-fried chicken with vegetables, tofu soup, and fruit. Fresh, balanced, and all cooked within 2 hours of serving. No junk food, no sugary drinks, just the essentials, prepared with care and purpose. For many of these kids, this isn't just lunch, it's their best meal of the day. In rural areas, the government subsidizes every plate, ensuring equality between rich and poor schools. In fact, the National School Meal Program has fed over 40 million students in China's countryside. Even after lunch, the system doesn't rest. Sensors collect data about leftovers, helping schools adjust future portions to reduce waste. Artificial intelligence literally learns what kids like and what they don't. This isn't just lunch, it's a data-driven experiment in shaping the health of a generation. In a country that's investing heavily in its future, even a simple meal is part of the master plan. From smart cities, to smart schools, to smart lunches, China's education system isn't just feeding knowledge, it's feeding the body and mind together. So the next time you think about what makes a great education, remember, it might start with what's on the plate. School lunch as a national priority. In China, school lunch isn't just a routine meal, it's a national project. Every day, millions of children across the country sit down to lunches that are the result of careful planning, strict nutrition policies, and massive coordination between schools, local governments, and food suppliers. The Chinese government treats children's nutrition as a foundation for the nation's future. It's not only about feeding students, it's about building stronger bodies, sharper minds, and healthier generations. The Ministry of Education, together with the Ministry of Health, sets detailed national standards for school meals. These standards specify the right balance of protein, carbohydrates, vegetables, and essential vitamins that must be included in every meal. Schools are inspected regularly to ensure compliance, and nutritionists are often employed full-time to monitor food quality. This means no greasy fast food, no sugary snacks, and no skipping vegetables. Every lunch must meet scientific nutritional goals. What makes it even more impressive is the scale of the effort. In urban centers, meals are prepared in high-tech kitchens equipped with automated cooking systems. In rural areas, the government provides subsidies and funding to ensure that even the most remote schools can offer fresh, balanced meals. This national commitment is part of the Healthy China 2030 initiative, a long-term vision to improve the well-being of all citizens from childhood. The result is a culture where school lunch represents more than just food. It's a symbol of equality, discipline, and national pride. Every tray that reaches a student's hands reflects a coordinated system built to ensure that no child studies on an empty stomach. In China, feeding children isn't an afterthought. It's an investment in the country's most valuable resource, its people. Step inside a modern Chinese elementary school, and you might feel like you've entered a futuristic food factory. Here, kitchens aren't run by chefs alone. They're powered by technology. These smart kitchens represent the next step in China's mission to revolutionize public education and child nutrition. Every process, from washing vegetables to serving meals, is guided by automation, precision, and data. In many schools, massive rice steamers, conveyor belts, and robotic arms handle the cooking. Vegetables are washed, peeled, and diced automatically, while large digital panels monitor temperatures, hygiene levels, and cooking times in real time. This automation doesn't just make cooking faster, it makes it safer. Human contact with raw ingredients is minimized, drastically reducing the risk of contamination. Each meal tray comes with a QR code that connects to a digital system storing information about the student's age, grade, and dietary needs. Teachers and parents can scan these codes to see exactly what their child ate and how nutritious it was. It's a new level of transparency and accountability that few countries have achieved on such a large scale. Behind these innovations is China's push towards smart education, the integration of technology into every part of school life. By bringing AI and robotics into the cafeteria, the government hopes to teach students that technology isn't just about smartphones and games, it's about improving daily life. Perhaps the most fascinating part of this system is its adaptability. Data collected from each meal helps schools reduce food waste, adjust portion sizes, and even learn what children like most. The smart kitchen is more than a modern convenience. It's a living ecosystem of innovation, nutrition, and efficiency, designed to feed both the bodies and the minds of China's future generation. In China's most advanced schools, lunch isn't just served, it's analyzed. Behind every tray of rice, soup, and vegetables lies a network of data systems designed to understand what children eat, what they enjoy, and how their diets can be improved. This is the new era of data-driven nutrition, where artificial intelligence, sensors, and digital records work together to keep students healthy. Every meal begins with information. When a student receives their lunch, the school's system logs it using QR codes or facial recognition. The data is then stored in a central platform that tracks calories, nutrients, and even the most popular food items. If a child consistently leaves vegetables uneaten, the system notes it, and future menus can be adjusted to make those meals more appealing or nutritious. The same technology helps schools reduce waste. Leftover sensors in cafeterias measure how much food is discarded daily. These numbers are fed into AI algorithms that recommend portion adjustments, helping schools cook smarter and waste less. The result is a lunch system that learns and improves every day, turning mealtime into a feedback loop of health and efficiency. Parents are part of this ecosystem too. Through mobile apps, they can view detailed meal reports, see photos of the day's dishes, and even receive health suggestions based on their child's eating patterns. For many families, this builds trust and confidence in the school's commitment to well-being. This approach reflects China's larger vision, using technology to optimize human potential. Data-driven nutrition goes beyond feeding children. It's about understanding them. By collecting and applying data intelligently, China is turning the simple act of eating lunch into a model of precision, sustainability, and care for its next generation. In China, food has become one of the most powerful tools for social equality. Through the National School Meal Program, the government ensures that millions of children, whether they live in major cities or remote mountain villages, receive the same opportunity to eat healthy, balanced meals every day. It's a quiet revolution that's transforming education, health, and the future of rural China. Before the program began, many students in poorer regions struggled with malnutrition. Some went to school hungry, while others survived on simple snacks instead of proper lunches. The government recognized that hunger directly affects concentration, learning, and long-term development. In response, billions of yuan were invested to build kitchens, train staff, and deliver nutritious meals to even the most isolated schools. Today, the results are extraordinary. Children in rural areas now eat lunches that meet national nutrition standards, complete with rice, meat, vegetables, eggs, and fruit. Funding comes from both local and central governments, ensuring that no family's income determines the quality of a child's meal. Teachers often say they can see the difference. Students are more energetic, attentive, and happier during class. This program is not just about food, it's about dignity. It reminds every child that they matter equally, regardless of where they come from. When a student in a small village sits down to the same balanced meal as one in Shanghai, it sends a powerful message: opportunity begins with nourishment. Through food, China is narrowing the gap between rich and poor, urban and rural. It's proof that equality doesn't always start in the classroom. It starts in the cafeteria, with a warm meal that fuels both the body and the dream of a brighter future. In China, the idea of feeding children goes far beyond providing calories. It's about shaping the country's future. Every meal served in a school cafeteria is part of a national mission to build a generation that is not only educated, but also strong, healthy, and mentally sharp. Through carefully planned school lunches, China is investing in the most powerful resource any nation can have: its people. Nutrition has a direct link to learning and productivity. Studies show that well-fed children have better memory, stronger immune systems, and higher academic performance. Recognizing this, China treats the school lunch program as a cornerstone of its education and public health systems. Balanced meals filled with fresh vegetables, lean meats, and rice are designed to fuel focus, creativity, and long-term development. This philosophy ties into China's broader vision known as Healthy China 2030, a national initiative that connects food, health, and education. By teaching students to eat well from an early age, schools are shaping lifelong habits that will reduce future health problems and strengthen the nation's workforce. But feeding the future isn't just about the food on the plate. It's also about the values that come with it. Students learn discipline by lining up in order, gratitude before eating, and responsibility by finishing what they're served. Mealtime becomes a quiet lesson in respect and community. Each tray of rice and vegetables may look simple, but behind it lies a story of foresight and ambition. China's school lunch programs show that progress isn't always about new gadgets or skyscrapers. It's about nourishing the minds that will build them. In every bite, the next generation is being prepared, not just to survive, but to thrive. This is how China feeds its future. What we've just seen is more than a school lunch. It's a glimpse into a country's vision for its future. In China, every grain of rice, every piece of fruit, and every balanced meal represents something far greater: a national belief that education and nutrition must grow hand in hand. From high-tech smart kitchens to rural meal programs, every system works together with one goal: to give every child the chance to learn, thrive, and dream on a full stomach. This is where technology meets compassion, where precision meets purpose. It's not just about what's on the plate, but what it symbolizes: equality, innovation, and the hunger to build a better tomorrow. While many countries debate how to feed their students better, China is already doing it, methodically, intelligently, and at scale. So next time you see a simple school lunch, remember, it might just be the most powerful investment a nation can make. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this look inside China's most impressive elementary school lunch, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.